and welcome back to my channel. Today I wanted to share with you some of my thoughts and also this Matchbox car that I found at a local flea market. It is about 40 years old Matchbox car that I found, and I think I will take off the base and repaint this model. I have to make a little bit of research and see what was the original paint scheme, or maybe I will do something of my own. Well, this one is going to be something that I will deal with in a few days. And here is another one that I wanted to share with you. It is something that I have for a few years now. It has this wheel set. It's a faster than ever wheel set. And I have another one which was made, of course, by Matchbox. And this one is more likable, I guess, because the details are more realistic. And after seeing these two, I will show you a custom car that I've made from this Hot Wheels car, and it is this red truck. You can see it was lifted, and I also had to cut the rear end, and the rear end was taken from this Matchbox truck. Now let me just take off this gray part and you will see there are some nice accessories and details at the back of this Matchbox truck that you can highlight. Anyhow, let's move on to today's custom car that I've made for my son, and it was made with my both hands. And first of all, let me show you a comparison between my swollen fingers and my healthy hand. You can see the fingers on the left are way bigger than on my right hand, and they can't move as well, so it is going to be a challenge today. Once again, this is going to be a custom car that I'm going to make out of a Hummer, and I'm using this casting mainly because it is affordable and you have this cabin that I can use for any truck with split window and wide body. Another thing that I wanted to show you here, that the drill is slipping because I couldn't lock the drill in place using my both hands. So I had to hold the drill with my knees and somehow manage to twist and lock the drill in place. You can clearly notice that I'm holding this car with less strength because I'm trying to avoid my left hand from twisting under the torque of this drill. You should know there is a reason why I've decided to edit this video with this drilling process, which I never use or show you because I wanted to show you how bad is my situation and how I had to fight with this base until I took it off by breaking it. So, although it is a very bad situation, I still wanted to make something for my kid, and it is going to be a very nice truck that you will see at the end of this video. You should know I had to mentally prepare myself for this creation today. It took me 3 days to decide that I should give it a go. Anyhow, let me just cut the rear end and also the front, and I'll be back in a minute. And here is the cabin after taking all unnecessary parts off. And I've also made this place for the wheels to travel because this truck is going to have 8 wheels with movable suspension. I know that using only 20% of my strength on my left hand will not allow me to be as accurate as I can, but still I want to make something very special for my kid, and I want to train my hand as well. I have to use this roof section and I will cut its back end. This is going to be a very complicated one, but I'm going to do that anyhow. Okay, here are the joint parts. I had to glue the windows and the interior together, and I've also made this front part here. It is going to be the front panel, which will hold the grille and the headlights. You can trust me that this panel wasn't very easy to make, because I literally used my right hand only. So having this part made is a great achievement for me. Another decision that I've made was to make the frame of this truck with these wooden pieces, and the reason for that, of course, is that I want to have less effort, and therefore I had to cut this corner as well. The headlights that I'm putting right now are actually little plastic diamonds I found at DIY jewelry shop, where you can find accessories and make your own jewels, and they're really cheap. They come, let's say, 50 in a bag, and you can see the back end of each one of them right now. The truck is starting to get the right shape, as I imagined, but now I have to drill 16 holes for the brackets that are holding the axles, and trust me, it was a really hard task to do with my right hand only. Now let me show you how I've painted this truck with, let's say, cheerful colors for my son. Now I'm pretty sure that my son is going to enjoy his new truck, because the 4 independent axles are working very nice when rolling this truck on tiny rocks. The roof rack on top is not a real mounted roof rack. I just took it from another car, just because I wanted to see how this truck um, will look with a roof rack, and I'm not too sure that it adds any um, better appearance for this truck, but um, it was nice to see it with a roof rack as well. Very sorry about my photo shooting right now, because I'm trying to hold the camera on my left hand and sometimes I just lose power, so I'm very sorry, and I think it will be better in a few days. Now let's have a look at the back end of this truck. You can see it is detailed as well with taillights, and the overall looks of this truck is very nice. I wish I could do it even better, but that is the way I could do that right now. And it is not too bad, I think. This truck is going to be remembered as the first custom car that I've made 2 weeks after my ligament surgery on my left hand, which was completely torn apart. So the challenge of using both of my hands today wasn't too much of a disaster. And another thing which is positive, if you can say, is that I have extra time to plan my next custom cars that I want to make, and it drives me to heal faster. So, thanks again for watching, and thank you for all the new subscribers for this channel. I will see you soon in a few days on my next video. Stay safe. Bye bye.